Hey, yo, greetings, guys, and welcome to another episode of the Breakdown with DJ Odyccy. And I'm DJ Odyccy, of course. Yeah, guys. Ish, I don't know what to say, but uh, today's episode I'm trying to do is I'm just trying to show you how to actually make Afro house using FL Studio stock plugins and packs. So basically, this time I'm not using my own pack, something that you probably don't have, like if you haven't bought them yet. And then, so the main purpose today is to actually show you can actually make a good song by just having FL Studio alone, but which is something that I wouldn't like advise because like sometimes you need like your VST plugins, you need packs from outside. But if you cannot get those things, hey man, there's no need for you to say, "Ish, I don't have this," and then that's why I cannot really make a dope song. Nah, that's not an excuse. So using FL Studio alone, you can still make good music. And so the main purpose, FL Studio plugins, no. F- just FL Studio plugins. I'm playing just FL Studio plugins and just FL Studio packs. So I'm not using my pack today. It's resting and I'm busy creating a new sample pack. Probably gonna be like Afro House and another Piano sample pack, and I'm trying to do a deep house sample pack as well. And yeah, this November, these are the three sample packs which I'm trying to say I'm gonna drop. Three sample packs: Piano, Afro House, and Deep House. So without wasting time, okay. Oh, I have a pitch. You guys love pitch. hey, hey, I know what you guys might think. But anyway, let's break it down. So I'm not gonna play the song as usual. I just wanna play everything as it comes so you can hear the build up before you can actually hear the full song. And then so let's go with the build up. So the first thing that I did, so now the main thing was every time I make a beat, you know how every pattern comes through like that. So I used the same way. I haven't changed anything because normally I would change. I know my bass comes second and I'll move it and then I'll put it somewhere. But um, now it's how the song came up about. So it means I started with the drums. So let's go to the drums. So yeah, my Afro House drums. So let's play these pattern mode so that you can understand where I'm coming from. Bear in mind, the song is very heavy as well. Um, so for now, it's still gonna play nicely. Oh yeah, I'm also giving away the FLP for free so that you can learn a little bit more. Because with this, even if I gave you just the FLP alone without even being zipped, you will still be able to play this and it will play fully because everything is FL Studio. So number one in the drums. Um, okay, the problem was how I found these other drums. So which I would not remember 100%ly where they are in the packs, in FL Studio packs, but inside packs, let's see, inside packs here, there's drums, and then so I like the legacy ones first because in the drums you have the vintage thing, so you find a nice kick for Afro House, and then it sounds like this. See how heavy it is? It's very heavy. It's round. I don't know what you can hear. It's round. Yeah, I don't know what to say. It's round, brother. It's round. And then the next thing, it's also from vintage. So VT for vintage, and then SD2. So it's a snare drum, and it comes here. And then I got a shaker here. And I also found like a nice tom that comes here. So the shaker, I found it in real drum kits. So it's RD for real drum kits. Because I know like they have like some real drum kits here. Everything inside here sounds like it was actually played from, it was recorded live. So they're real. You can hear everything here sounds real. And then so even the shaker, that's why I needed a shaker from the real drum kits because it sounds real. So yeah. next thing from real drum kits is the sound. Play this. So some kind of a tom as well. I made this beat like a few days ago, and then so at least I was okay. I had made a tutorial about it, and then my sounds were not playing. I don't know, my volume, my microphone. I don't know if my microphone was off. Sure, everything was just not working out when I tried to edit the video. So it's like now I'm starting it over again. So that's why now I can't remember everything, because normally I just make a beat. It's freestyling. It's like a rapper. They're freestyles, and after that they can't remember what they were saying. So it's just me there. So that's why I'm trying to figure out where the vintage drum. So if it's a tom, it's a yeah. So this one is a tom, honestly. The next one. And I have a hi-hat. And I have a snare again that comes here. This one. And I have this hi-hat here. It's an open hat. And then that completes my first drums. Like I'm creating a drum loop. Like let's be honest. Like with me, I like to create my first drum loop. It's like now you downloaded a drum loop, you just put it there, and then as long as it sounds dope, bruh, it's okay for me. It's not like everything has its own what do you call it? Its own channel that it goes to, but with me, I like to create a drum loop. Like now it's a drum loop, which is just gonna go almost throughout the song. When I stop it, it stops the whole thing, and then that's how I am. I don't like to have like a kick alone in the playlist here. I'm sorry, in the playlist here. I don't like a kick alone and then the drum alone, and then sometimes you find that people send me projects and then everything is alone and they don't even rename these things. I was wrong. This is not a pitch, it's a plum. So yeah, the next pattern was more of this one. It's a sound effect. You know how I do it? It's just me using reverb on a clap or a snare or any other type of sound. So I used the clap this time, pattern mode, like that. So it plays like that, but only comes through once every 8 bars. This is it. And then so if I play like this, I was doing this, and then I just added the thing, and then you have this. Like, let's play it. Okay, my bad. Like that. So it comes through every 8 bars once at the beginning of every 8 bars. And then now the next thing that I had to do was put a string like this one, right? So the string, let's get into the string. So this is the string, and this is how it plays. Let's add the string here. So that's how the string actually plays. So now let's see where I got the strings from. Muffin. It's called a violin, and then the string violin, and you see that's what I used because I needed a string that would just be coming straight. It's just gonna play straight into the song, and then it's nothing major to it. It's like the chord. It's not even a chord. It's just this and this. It's the same octave. It's different octaves, and then a fifth of it. So it's just okay like that. So it's just a fifth. If you Google what a fifth is, and you'll understand what this, how I did that. And then, okay, I'll explain what a fifth is later, but not today. Today we're on this one, and the next thing that I did was a synth, like so. This one, and then it sounds like this. So I got it from GMS. It's called a crunchy. Inside basses. So I actually used the bass line to actually create the sound that goes did-it-in, did-it-in, did-it-in. Yeah, I don't know what I was thinking, but it worked. Wait, man, sometimes you have to try things, right? And then that's how it sounds like. And then it's a synth. So I treated it like a synth, and this is how it goes. And then what I did is have to chop out some frequencies. I hope I'm not eating loud. Then we have a lead. So what happens with the lead? I use two. Let me switch off this one. Let me come on pattern mode, and then this one goes as simple. As you can hear, it's very simple. I also use morphine. It's a LED plus IC. So both of them are going to the same what was the name? Same channel. So they all go into the same channel. And I had these two coming in. I was inspired. I just did that, and I was like, yeah, it sounds dope. And then I couldn't take it out, but I needed something that will back it up. But anyway, these two, they together they sound like this. So I just wanted something, a different sound. And then the main thing about them was alone it wasn't sounding as 100% nicely as I wanted it. And then again on the leads, you just chop out some frequencies and then you're good. So basically it was sounding like I don't get it twisted. It's not like you have to put it like always cut off 100% almost this too much. It depends on what you want people to hear the most. The more you cut off some highs, the more the sound becomes a little bit in the background. And then if you add some highs on it, it becomes strictly, now you're starting to feel like it's up front. You're hearing it from up front. But the more you cut off some highs, it's becoming at the back. Let me show you. You see this ear? You see my ear here? It gets blocked from behind. Ne? Let me put it gets blocked from behind. So meaning some highs, a low will just be there. It'll pass by like that. A high only it's more visible when it's like here because you can hear it. When it's a little bit low, the lows of it they come from behind because they get blocked from. I hope I make sense. So the more you have highs in it, the more you get to hear it from up front. The more you have lows, the more you hear it from behind. So the sound will come from behind, and that's what I think I'm trying to tell you. Like you're taking it a little bit from behind of the song when you take when you take out the highs, and then something with highs will actually sound like it's louder, even though it's not loud. Everything will be like it's the same volume, but what has the highs will be what you hear the most, and what is the lows is what you don't hear the most. That's why maybe your kick, you wanna pick it up so that people can hear your kick because it's a low. It registers at the lows. On the I want registered at the highs. That's why they call highs. The moment you pick it up more, it will take over everything in the song. So sometimes what I'm trying to explain is what you're cutting off is the highs and trying to put the thing inside the song, and then you want the other things to be upfront. Your hi-hat might be very low in volume, but you will hear it. So yeah, that's what I mean. And I think I came up with the chords. It's good. Yeah, came up with the chords. I use Citrus, I think. So from Citrus, I used Chorus Electric Piano 1, Chorus EP1 inside Citrus, and these are the chords. They sound like look. Things done. So I'm not trying to make the video very long. Plus, I'm gonna give you the FLP for you to download for free, and then as well cut off a little bit of the lows so that when the bass line comes in, it doesn't fight with the electric piano, because the electric piano already has a bass line in it, and then you don't want to use the bass line from the electric piano unless you're just playing and then it's a song and you don't have to chop out the bass. Just chop out maybe 50 hertz so that it doesn't like distort, but otherwise everything is nice. Let's play where we are. Let's add this. I've already added the lead, and then I think we are here now. So the song so far sounds like this. So for me, that was like, yeah, man, the jackpot. The chords are sounding nice, the leads are sounding nice, the synth is sounding nice, the string is sounding nice, the drums are amazing, and then you already are like having a nice beat. You know what I mean? Nobody can come to you and say, man, this work. Nobody can come to you and say that, because you already are somewhere. And what did you use? Just FL Studio. The main thing is you using just FL Studio, man. And then what was next? We're coming from pattern to pattern, because the patterns are how I actually made the beat. So I came up with the claps. So it's the clap, and then it sounds like this. You can hear it, right? Pattern claps alone. So these claps come from the dance thingy. So legacy is still going to dance, and then you have these claps. I think I used 2 and just the clap. Here, this and these ones. We still have some nice claps. I like this one as well. And you are moving forward, where you actually are just using FL Studio, and you're actually coming up with some nice sounds. You understand? Like, you are that guy now. You are actually making amazing music. Okay, guys are staying in a commune sort of, and then people were knocking, but they're not looking for me. So let's finish up. The next thing I did was a fill. With the fill is where's the fill? That's where fill is. The fill works with let's say yes. I'm a piano thing. You understand? So now with this one, it's like this fill here. As you can hear, I use toms to actually create this fill, and here it is. Let me play it alone. So that's how the fill sounds. And then next thing I had to add some percussions. So the percussions I also got them in the legacy. FL, F5, FLS. You see these things here. You find them in the FLPs, and then inside the that should be kits. No, inside kits, and then drums 8, and then you can see like sec, tech, bell, blah 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 blah, and then these are the one sec, tech. These are like your percussions in FL Studio. You can find more, but I said, nah, I know these ones, from back in the days when I used to use like FL Studio a lot before I stopped using it, and then now I came back. It has changed a little bit, but hey, I'm grateful they still have the legacy stuff so that you can actually make something like this. So yeah, that's how it sounds like. And then from this, the percussions, you add them into the song. And what I added was this trumpet, yeah. So the trumpet, let's look for the trumpet. What's the trumpet? This is the trumpet. So this what happens. The trumpet, I got it from Citrus as well. It's what like your Prince KBs used to use a lot. TNS, everybody, and then Citrus, and then you go way to the end. You'll find the trumpet right here inside Wind. You'll find the trumpet. Maybe my screen is not like yours. It might not be at the top. It might be just somewhere. But so yeah, that's it. And then it sounds like this alone. So that's what the trumpet sounds like. And then once you add them in the song, you have this sound. And then you can hear you already are making some moves right now. And then I had to add a bass line here. So this is the bass line. So with the bass line, I used GMS. I was like, nah, let me not change too much. It's the bass line that I kind of use a lot as well. It's the number 4 on the analog bass, And then what happens with this one, it's played alone, and then so I decided to add some glides onto it. So what you do when you're adding that glides is with the glides is you come here, and then you just make it one porta mono, and then you increase the slide, and then so that when you play it, if I put something here, you'll hear. Did you hear that? So it goes up and goes down, and if I put it higher, so it creates that thing. So if you're into like UK drill beats, this is almost the top. This is like almost the same way that you can actually make those 808s that people like Pop Smoke love. You just put an 808 and you mess with it the same way, almost the same way that I just did, and then you can actually make like those drill hip hop beats, and you can make beats for Pop Smoke. Rest in peace. I don't know how you're gonna make beats for Pop Smoke now, but anyway, geez. So we have this way. And then now the next thing I added was a pad. Is the pad. It comes here in the empty space here, and then it sounds like this. So it uses the same chords. I'll show you. And one thing I do with the pads again, is to have cutoffs, like real cutoffs, because you want the pad to be the background of the song. So yeah. And once again, it depends on how you want it to be. Sometimes you want it to be the background, sometimes you want it to be out there, and then you better make a decision wisely. And then that's how it sounds in the song now. And after that, I added some kind of a guitar in the song. I got it from Morphin. I was surprised to actually do this. So Morphin has this thing inside strings called acoustic guitar, and then it works out nicely. It's very nice because, bruh, it's very nice. And then the guitar sounds like and then you have a very beautiful guitar, you know. And then the song, it's like, and on top of that, now we can go back into where it's everything again. And then added a snare, so simple. So these are some kind of extras for me, like where I feel like, okay, let me add this type of snare and then hear how it's gonna sound. So I got these inside, not legacy snares. This one is a snare clap, so I got it in drums, and then I think I went in here, and then here they are. So I went to number 11. That's how it sounds. I got number 24. After that, I got the crankety snare. And it goes like this. And you have this better snare, and I added more percussions. It's just the cowbell. So I just wrote it a percussion, but it's just a little cowbell. But I felt like maybe I could add something on top of it as well. But so that's how it sounds. And then let's add it in here, and then otherwise I found this crash. I just reversed it, and then it's the crash. And then this sums up the song, you know, like the song is finished like that, very simple. And then yeah, I hope you guys learned something, you know. And then I'll give away the FLP for free, so you guys can get it, but you have to be subscribed to my channel to actually get the FLP. I don't know I'm gonna do this, but yeah. So yeah, guys, it looks like my video where shooting me is kind of out of space. So this finishes. Anyway, I'm kind of done, you know. So yeah, guys, I'll see you on my next tutorial, and I hope to see you. I don't know when. I'm gonna give you more tutorials coming, and yeah, I'm back. I'm focused, and let's do this. And please check out my music, people. Hey, that's one thing that I want to tell you guys. Check out my music. I have an EP out. It's called When You're Ready. An EP with Zando. It's doing wonders. People are loving everywhere we perform. You know, it's killing it. So please check out my music. Check it out on Spotify. Check it out on iTunes. Check it out even on YouTube. And thank you very much. And let's just play this. Plus, you guys can't see me now.